I deal with the issue that was raised that said that the chairperson styled himself to be the to be the returning officer in respect of the presidential elections, and the suggestion that was made is that this title does not exist. First, my lords and my ladies, this is, it's wrong. That's not the correct position. The chairperson undertakes the role of declaring results, which is a role that you'll find under the under the Elections Act, is a role reserved for a returning officer. But just to lay this whole issue to rest, my lords and my ladies, in the case of Raila Odinga versus the Law Society of Kenya, this is the first Raila Odinga 1, 2017, at paragraph 8, this is what this court said. It says, the second respondent, who is the chairperson, Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, that's the second respondent. The second respondent, comma, the chairperson of the IEBC, who is the returning officer for the presidential election. Even this court recognized that is the role he plays. So it is not himself who styled himself. Even this court recognized that role and says it's constitutionally mandated under Article 3810 of the Constitution of Kenya to declare the result of the presidential election and deliver a written notification of the result to the Chief Justice and the incumbent president. So that the role of the chairperson in the declaration of the results is recognized both under the Constitution, Article 3810, but this court also specified that in playing that role, essentially what he's doing, he's playing the role of a returning officer. But this was even emphasized further in the clarification decision that was rendered by this court in 2017. And at paragraph 61 of the majority, the decision by the majority, the court said that at paragraph 61, it says that the, it talks of, it's a long sentence, but my lords and my ladies, I just want to read what is critical. It says the constituent returning officer aggregates Form 34A from the polling station into Form 34B before generating Form 34B. Doesn't the returning officer verify the figures in Form 34A? Is it not a fact that the second respondent, as the national returning officer, so that even in the clarification, when we came back to court and sought clarification, this court confirmed that in fact this gentleman is the returning officer, national returning officer, for purposes of the presidential election. And so the issue of him styling himself, my lords, does not arise. And it just shows you the levels to which the chairman has been unfairly vilified in a situation where the law is quite clear in the conduct of, on how he should conduct his affairs. The other thing that was also clarified a lot, my lords, and I'm just referring to this because there's no need for me to argue this if the authorities already say so, is that the chairperson, the verification that is referred to in Article 138, 3C, this court said that the verification that is undertaken by the commission employees, by the people that we saw in the rotunda, in the tallying center, it says the first respondent on behalf of the second respondent, commission employees on behalf of the chairperson, must verify the results against those in the transmitted Form 34A. So that the way the petitioners have put it is completely the other way around. They are suggesting that the chairperson is the one who undertakes activities on behalf of the commissioners. It's actually the other way around. It is the commission employees that undertake the verification process on behalf of the chairman to enable him declare the outcome of the results.